Hello, in this video, I'm just really going to be talking about how I get 3-second solve averages for my 2x2 cube, and this is also how I got the unofficial world record for 2x2 blindfolded. Again, blindfold's over there, so I really don't feel like doing any solves right now. Well, apparently I don't have the unofficial world record anymore. Apparently Foz has it. Damn, Foz takes everyone's world records. My god. Yeah, so in about 5 months, I managed to get a 3-second average. You can see the video on my channel. It's a 3.05 average. I consider that elite. So yeah, I'm just going to be talking about how I managed to get those kind of times in such a, in 5 months. It all started late December during art class at my school. My friend, his name is Joel, he brought a 2, 3, and 4 cube, 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4 cube to class, and he was just playing around on the 4x4, and I asked him if I could play around with the 2x2, because I thought that would be the simplest, and let alone it was. So I started playing around with that, and in about like 4 art classes, I managed to figure out how to solve it with my own method, and my own method was horrible, by the way. Um, it was pretty much kind of like F2LL, but I had to get really lucky in order to get like that PLL skip in order to solve it. Anyway, it was a really bad method. So yeah, he let me play around with it. It was a white ghost hand 2x2. This is the black version. So yeah, he let me play around with it. And later that Christmas, I managed to buy a 3x3 cube, and then I just applied that method to this. And then I learned F2L and Frederick, and yeah, all PLL was applied to this, but still. Yeah, so I guess the real point of the story is I just practiced a lot. I mean, like, practiced a lot. Like, the good thing about the 2x2 is that it can fit in your pocket. So it's really easy to bring around everywhere, and when you get bored, you can just practice and do some solves and stuff. Same thing with the 3x3. I guess it's small enough that that can fit in your pocket. But this can fit in your pocket the easiest. And that's one of the only cubes where you can actually get away with it, fitting it in your pocket. The V cubes 6 and 7, they're too big to fit in your pocket. And the reason the V cube 6 is like this is because I'm doing the pi mod. So yeah, just practice a lot. I actually don't know that much of EG. I only know CLL and a bit of EG2. I didn't bother learning EG1 mainly because something about when I'm solving the first layer, I really go for that diagonal swap, like this, in case you don't know. Yeah, so I really try and go for that diagonal swap. I never go for that bar. I just think it's too inconvenient. Yeah, I always go for the diagonal swap. And one thing I noticed, the hell was I doing with that? Is with EG2, one thing is if I don't know the case, like if I don't know what to do for this, then I can just do R2, F2, R2, and it'll get me to a CLL case, which I'll know. So that's one good thing about learning EG2 first. And yeah, I just really like to go for that diagonal cross, or diagonal swap. So really, yeah, again, just practice a lot if you want to get good at 2x2. RCTA Cameron practices a lot, and he gets like sub 2 solves, which is like, amazing. Annotation somewhere to his channel. And then there's also Foz. Foz tells you to practice a lot, and I don't even need to explain how good he is. He just takes it to a whole another level. Who doesn't wish they were Foz? So those two guys tell you to practice a lot in order to get good, and I'm telling you to practice a lot to get good. So practice a lot to get good. And that's all I have to say for this video.